Come to me!
This holiday season is definitely becoming an oasis of excitement for gamers, as the video game news has been non-stop, with one announcement after another.
Hang on just a minute. This looks interesting. Mind if I join the fight?
And reveal after reveal, Christmas might be here earlier than we think.
Coming through, dude.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to Versus Gaming. My name is Jean-Luque Zephir, and today it's all about video game news. And we're about to break it down all for you right now. Now, starting off our lineup, we have one of my personal favorites, Overwatch. BlizzCon recently concluded with the South Korean team being crowned Overwatch's 2017 World Cup champions after defeating Canada. But that's not all. Blizzard released a new cinematic trailer for their beloved character Reinhardt, and also unveiled a new hero for the game, Moira.
We are bedeviled by the mysteries of creation. Science can reveal the truths that lie behind these many questions. What we learn can unlock the true potential of humanity. To the shadows. Tell me how this feels. Come to me and I will heal you. I will unmake you. Simple geometry.
Lights out.
Surrender to my will. Allow me to repair the damage. I feel unstoppable. My will made real.
On Namco's side of things, they decided to make some new additions to their already impressive roster of characters. This fall, Geese Howard will be making his arrival. However, Geese isn't the only one who will be blessing Tekken's current lineup. In spring 2018, Noctis Lucis Calum will also be making his big debut.
あいにく手が離せなくてな。すまないが、頼れるのはお前だけなんだ。
はあ、ったく、しょうがねえな。
頼んだぞ。
あ
あ、ノクト、誰から電話？
あ
珍しいな。知り合いか？
言うんじゃねえし。
なるほど。ラースからか。仕方ない。食材の調達もある。ここは俺が行こう。
なんで？
お前が行くと時間がかかるからな。
え、何？どこ行くの？
だいたい予想はついたぜ。なら俺に任せとけ。
あー、何それ？絶対面白いやつでしょ。へへ、俺が速攻終わらせてくるかんね。で、どこで何すんの？
いや、だから俺が行くっつうの。じゃあな。
おい。
Noctis Lucis Kylum.
一狩り不足か。
しまったー！
せい！とどめ！ ぞ。これで終わりだ。余裕。ラス、終わったぜ。
助かった。こちらも片付いたところだ。例の場所で落ち合おう。
ああ、じゃあ待ってろ。やっぱこの釣りは最高だな。おあ嘘。
すまない。
Let's not forget that Namco also brought us some good one-on-one competition with this year's Tekken World Tour.
This is the one you guys have been waiting for. Killers. All killers.
We've been waiting all morning. Let's get this show on the road.
There's no time left.
Oh, snap!
Are you serious? Oh my god! Kudan is crazy. My god!
Q-Dance ended up winning the tournament after defeating Echo Fox's Saint in the final round.
Crazy! Something amazing right now.
2-0!
Oh, he got it!
He got it! Q-Dance is your global champion!
And that's not all. I can't forget to give you all your daily pre-order bonus trailer. This time on the roster, it's Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, to address the elephant in the room. This is a game that a lot of us have been clamoring for with anticipation, fear, and excitement. That game is none other than Star Wars Battlefront II. Now, let's take a quick look at the trailer, then on to the review.
Get ready!
Target, watch out! Give them everything we've got!
Roger, roger.
Not clear!
The Empire's time has come.
Whoa, a lot to take in there. As a die-hard fan of the Star Wars franchise, I can honestly say that I wasn't too impressed with EA's 2015 reboot of Star Wars Battlefront. It really felt to me like an over-glorified tech demo, and I really did not find as much enjoyment in it, especially since a lot of the content was locked behind the outrageously priced Season Pass. So for this next installment, I had really high expectations that they would course correct the way they were going with this franchise. You have your campaign, your multiplayer, and your arcade. Pretty standard. It goes without saying that this is a game I was dying to get my hands on, with the inclusion of a single-player campaign, more heroes to play, and enhanced multiplayer. I was definitely on board to really experience the greatness that could have been Star Wars Battlefront II, especially since a lot of the content wasn't locked behind an outrageously priced season pass that they had in the previous game in 2015. Listening to players is important and really taking into our feedback. We crammed and asked for a single-player campaign, and EA delivered. Now, the campaign is pretty good, but it is short. And it runs by a pretty linear progression system. And the story is pretty linear. You know, you would expect to start out with, Iden, because she is the main character of this game. But you also get a chance to play as other heroes, such as Luke Skywalker. Going through the roster, you have a chance to play as Leia, Han Solo, and you have a chance to run through all of these, different heroes and also villains. But at the same time, there isn't too much of a gameplay difference in the campaign as opposed to the multiplayer. It feels really familiar. The story centers around a character called Iden Versio, who is the commander of an Imperial Black Ops team called Inferno Squad. And she was played so beautifully by Janita Gavankar.
Impossible.
So much so that when I saw her outfit, I decided, hey, you know what? I don't have her Inferno Squad t-shirt, so I'm going to wear my own Death Troopers t-shirt so I can represent the Empire. The story takes place right after the second Death Star is destroyed. And she takes her team and goes on a revenge mission to take down the rebellion.
The Empire's time has come.
Sad thing is, right after I purchased the game, I realized that EA had turned to the dark side, and not in a good way. They built this entire game off the basis of microtransactions and trying to sell loot boxes to players. I mean, seriously.
What are those?
My thoughts exactly. Many games have microtransactions, and it's not necessarily a bad thing because a lot of developers use microtransactions to further improve their already completed game and add more content to the mix that can give players more value for the game they purchase and more ways to enrich the experience they already have. Unfortunately, with the inclusion of loot boxes and other microtransactions, especially in that category, it revolves around getting randomized loot for Battlefront II specifically, that you have to purchase these loot boxes in order to get ahead in multiplayer and in order to further your own progression in the game. And that's just wrong. What that does is it creates a system of pay to win. If I paid more than you, then I'm likely to have more content than you. And that's not the best way to go for games as a whole. It's just not something you really want to do, especially if people already paid $60, which is a lot of money plus tax for a game. You don't always want your first incentive to be when someone buys a game and they get home, hey, do you want to buy some more loot boxes? Or do you want microtransactions? Because what that tells us is we don't have the full experience because it's locked behind a paywall.
To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy.
Every last one of them.
That being said, no matter which way you try to spin this argument, this is a horrible strategy by EA. So much so, it infuriated the gaming community, and in doing so, made EA receive so much backlash to the point that Disney needed to intervene and get them to take out all the microtransactions. Let me ask you, EA.
What'd you think was gonna happen? You knew payback was coming.
Oh, there's so much to be enjoyed here, with new game modes, extensive gameplay, but it's greatly overshadowed by a system that rewards you for purchasing in-game content and punishes you if you don't.
The Emperor is dead.
What I expect from you, EA, is to treat your customers and also the Star Wars property with respect. Trust me, EA, the light side is better. The final verdict for Star Wars Battlefront II is a 5 out of 10. I'm Jean-Luque Zephir, and I'll see you all on the next episode of Versus Gaming.
Bye.
We own the cops.
Break that something, Fritz.